I am absolutely 100% bought in on the future of the Atlanta Falcons with this guy as their quarterback, Michael Penix. This dude is elite already, and I'm going to show you the traits that he already has or had as a rookie. So look at this play. We're going to be in a cover 2 defense. We got outside leverage by the DB, right? We're going to be running a dig over the middle of the field, and we're also going to run a flat out the backfield with the running back. Now, whenever a defense is in the zone coverage, and I'll show you how we can understand that they're in the zone, right as we drop back, the first thing that we notice, all these guys are looking at the quarterback, right? That is a telltale sign, a dead giveaway that this is zone coverage. Every single one of these players are looking at the quarterback. What are you doing? Okay, now the one thing that we know, quarterbacks in the NFL versus zone coverage can do what you call manipulate a defense. How do you do that? Okay, so again, remember the routes. You have the little flat, and when we got the dig over the middle. So look at what Michael Penix does here. He understands, okay, zone coverage. I'm going to now look at my running back, right? I'm going to get these defenders to bite over in this direction to open up that middle of the field. Okay, guys, this is stuff you don't see from NFL quarterbacks until year 5, year 6, year 7. And some don't even do it still, right? So guys, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get hyped because look at this. You don't see this, man. Looking over at the running back, moving these guys over. Look at this guy stop on a dime because he thinks that football is going to Bijan. Throws open Drake London, touchdown. Guys, I don't care what you say. Michael Penix, although it was a small sample size, it showed me everything that I need to know in terms of he's going to be a great quarterback. He is. You don't see rookies doing stuff like this. Manipulating defenses. I'm all in, man. I am all in. Let's break down some film. All right, here's another sick play. We're going to get kind of like a in route over the middle here. We're going to get a flat by the tight end. We're going to get a stop route at the top of your screen. And we're going to get a corner route by Ray McLeod. I think the running back's in a flat. So again, when I watch Michael Penix, man, I continue to be amazed. So first thing we notice is we have off coverage. So first thing that I see, this is either cover 2 or cover 4, at least in my opinion from this look. It looks like it could be a shell defense, but let's actually go a little bit further. So as we drop back, we can tell his first reaction is looking to this side of the field, all right? Now, when you're looking to one side of the field, the people on the other side of the field who are in zone coverages, by the way, right, they tend to just get flat-footed, right, because they don't think the ball's coming their way. Michael Penix is elite, and I mean elite, when it comes to looking one way, but having those eyes stare at a different direction. So as he's looking over the middle of the field and looking over to Drake London, his eyes are over here, but these DBs don't know that. They don't know that. So you're going to see this defensive back kind of stop, right, that hesitation. And right when Michael Penix sees that hesitation right here, we know what we're doing with the football. Look at the dime. Look at the dot. Look at the ball placement here by Michael Penix, right? Look right, look left, boom, fire. I mean, that is different. Now, let me look at the footwork here. Obviously, in the shotgun, we're getting a 5-man scat slide to the right protection. Drop back, hitch up in the pocket. Okay, so you get, what, a 5-step hitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitch up, boom, throw the ball. Absolute laser. Man, this dude is so different. All right, this one is really impressive. Before I move on to a new game, I want to show you this last play. So, this is 8 seconds left in the first half, by the way. 8 seconds. Now, what we're running is a fade to the left byline here with Drake London. We're also going to be running a seam. Now, this guy, his job specifically is to run into this defender, right? Get him out of the play. And let's see if we can bite this safety down into this seam route, right? We got a seam right here. Let's see if we can get this safety to bite down. If he does, right? If he does not go in this direction, this turns into a yes-no read for the quarterback. Again, you see a lot of quarterbacks using this type of mindset. If they have one-on-one coverage to the top side, they're going to take that every single day of the week if and only if this DB does not head in that direction. If he comes up, if he comes in, if he goes over here, right? Anywhere of these directions, they're throwing this football no matter what. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're going to drop back in the pocket. He's going to immediately look right here, see what happens. Boom. We get him to kind of chip off that tight end. And now, since we're looking at the tight end, look at this deep safety. starts to kind of gravitate in the middle. And once we see him make that decision, yep, we're throwing the football. Look at that quick head swivel from going from looking at the safety, boom, I'm throwing the ball. Look at the ball placement once again. You don't see this too often, guys, but this is back shoulder, perfect placement only where his wide receiver can get it, and Drake London makes a nasty catch. Guys, before we head any further into the video, any more film on Michael Penix, I'm bought in, you guys know that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications if and only if you want more of these breakdowns. Now, if you guys want a part 2 to this video where we break down individual game film, so we'll go through a whole game, not just the best plays, we'll look at some bad, some good, some great, we'll look at everything. If you want that video, comment down below P2 in the comments, or just part 2, whatever you guys want to comment. But let me know. And with that being said, join the family. Let's dive back into some more film. All right, another big time play. We're gonna get 2 hook curls over the middle by these linebackers. I believe it's him dropping back into coverage, and then Bobby Wagner here. We're going to get an in over the middle, and then we're going to get this fade route to the back left corner of the end zone. Once again, all he's going to read here are these 2 linebackers that drop back into coverage. So again, first thing he looks at is Bobby Wagner. We're trying to get him to either stay in line or move in this direction, right? If we can do that, we might have a shot over the middle of the field here to Kyle Pitts. We also are looking at this deep safety. You see how he's already kind of hedging to this left corner? That kind of takes us off this fade route to the corner because he's got outside leverage on Kyle Pitts. Okay, so as we drop back, we move Bobby Wagner to the inside, and look at him, right? You can see he starts really close to that hash mark, and look at where he ends up, right? He ends up way to the middle of this field. When he sees that break, he throws the football. Ready, look, fire. Again, I mean, that is beautiful. The timing, the anticipation, the manipulation, everything you see from Kyle Pitts is calculated. And that's how you know he's a good quarterback. I think his IQ of the game is some of the best I've seen from a rookie. Jaden Daniels did a great job. They won a lot of games in one possession score games, which is cool. They did a great job. Jaden Daniels is a beast. Michael Penix, I think, has more ball knowledge or IQ that you'd want in a quarterback in terms of being able to manipulate DBs. Now, don't get me wrong. Jaden Daniels is going to be a potential, maybe even Hall of Famer. I know it's very early to say that, but that dude looks good. But so does Michael Penix, man. I don't understand why he didn't get as much hype. I get it, maybe because he didn't have a great sample size or a deep sample size. But, man, when he did play, it was great. All right, here we go. Last play that we'll break down. And, again, if you guys want the part 2, hit the like button. If we get over, let's just say 600 likes on this video, that part 2 will drop. And let me know what you guys want to see. So once again, we have press man coverage to the bottom side of our screen. Quarterbacks love this, especially if they love this wide receiver, Darnell Mooney. They say, okay, I like this matchup. Again, we can go to that yes-no read. But first thing we have to do before circling yes in our head and throwing that football no matter what is reading the safety. What is he going to do? If he bites up even a little bit, again, we're throwing that football. We just are. We know he's going to be running a deep comeback. Deep comeback. I know you guys can't see it on the screen, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Deep comeback route. We're reading this safety. Bites up. First steps are up. That's huge. Yes, no. We're throwing that ball. No matter what. Looks like a cover 3 defense for the most part, potentially. Or actually, this looks man-to-man. Man-to-man with some zones over the middle. All right. Either way, though, as we drop back, he reads that safety, says, okay, you bid up. We have this. We have this route. I love it. Look at the anticipation. The trust, the ability to understand, yes, my wide receiver, I know what he's running, and I trust him to run the right route. So he throws the ball here. As Darnell Mooney continuing to run up that sideline, look at the ball placement. Throws him back shoulder. I mean, again, this is beautiful. If you lead him up the field, this is probably picked off. This is perfect. Perfect throw here by Michael Penix. Big 26, 27-yard pickup from this offense. And once again, we've seen manipulation of DBs. We've seen anticipation. We've seen everything from Michael Penix, man. The one-on-one balls, the placement of the football, everything just seems so good. And again, I need to see it more consistently. Not more consistently, just next year. I need to see it next year too. I don't want to see it over 3 games. Let me see it over a season. If I see it over a season, Man, I mean, this guy's got, again, I don't want to throw the word out a lot, but Super Bowl winning quarterback potential. I see it every single play. Now, again, if you want me to break down his mistakes, if you want me to break down individual games, bad throws, good throws, third down throws, touchdown throws, let me know what you guys want to see, and we'll do that in the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.